Hello friends, welcome back to Adike's InfoTech channel. I hope everyone is good. In the last session, we have discussed right about how to load first record, last record, and middle record into different target tables. Okay, and I have given you the exercise as well. The previous record, I have taken source as a table. So for this exercise purpose, I have given you can take source as a file or table, but the scenario here is how to load first record from file 1 or else table 1, and how to load last record from file 2 or table 2, how to load middle records from file 3 or table 3 into single target table. So this is the exercise I have given you. Please try to create a mapping for this. If not, just comment me in the comment section so that I can explain you clearly in detail. Clearly. Okay. So today's session is all about how to load half records to one target and half records to another target. So how we can achieve this? Suppose we have 100 records. Okay. So this 100 records, 50 should go to target one. Okay, and another 50 go to target. So how we can achieve this? So let's create a mapping for this session. Here I'm taking a table. Okay, here in the source we have employee table. Okay, which consists 2560 rows. Okay, we have 2560 rows here. Okay, I'm just trying to divide this 2160 rows into half. Half should go to employee and rest all the records goes to employee 0. This is target table. Okay, so here I don't have any data in this employee and employee 0. Now let's try to build mapping for this. Okay. So first, what we have to do, we have to import the source and targets, right? So I think I have already imported. Now I'm just cross checking. So we have employee one in the source, but here what we need, we have to get employee. So we have to import this source table. Import from database. This is the source. Okay. So this is the table I'm importing. Yeah, I imported. Okay. Save it. Now target. uh, Target whatever the tables I'm using here, employee and employee 01. So we don't have employee and employee 0, so let's import target import from target employee 0. Okay, so I have import. So now we have to create a mapping for this. Go to mappings, create m underscore mm, first or the second half. Okay, you can give any name. Now let me drag this source and target employee. 0. So we have a source and target now. So now we have to build logic for this. Okay. Yeah. So now what we have to do? So to divide first half and second half, how we can achieve that? So for that we should have a total count, right? Total how many records are coming from the source. So that total record we should get, and as well as the sequence also we should get. So if you know the sequence and the total count, we can divide the records into two. Okay. So to get the total count, we have to use the aggregator transformation. Okay. So here I'm just passing all the records. Along with this, I'm creating one variable code here. Total count. Total count is the integer. Okay. This is the output. Total count of, we can take anyone. Okay. Employee. So it will calculate. Uh, Validate function. So total count equal to count of employee. Okay. Aggregator functions are not allowed. Okay. Yes. So this is an output column. Now let's validate. Invalid symbol difference. Okay. So here we should not give total count equal to. So we have to define expression for this column total count. So what we have given count of employee. So now it is validated. So total count equal to it is count of employee. Okay. Now and one more thing we have to create a dummy port here. Why we are creating it? I'll just explain it. Dummy it is an integer. It is an output port. I'm just hard coding it up. Okay, apply. Okay. Now, so we got the count. Okay. So now what we have to do, we have to assign sequence, right? So for that, we have to take expression transformation. Okay. Pass all the columns, and here create one variable code for sequence out and for sequence variable, and one more is done. B underscore sequence, which is a variable code. What we are doing, we are implementing with one. Here it is a string, right? It should be integer. Now if you validate, it will succeed. So next is, so for this variable port, we are creating one output port. Okay, this is an output port and this is also integer. For this output input is variable sequence. Okay, now let's create one more dummy. This is also an integer output. We are not coding it with one. Okay. So why I have taken here dummy ports? Okay. So here we need to do a self join. So we cannot just give a sequence to these records just only by giving only one sequence. We cannot achieve, right? Because if we assign the sequences for these columns, it will assign the sequences, right? Here we have given the sequence value. So it will assign 1, 2, 3, 4, something like that, okay? And uh, for passing, for dividing these records into half, so how we can achieve? So we should have a total count, right? Total count by 2. Then only we can achieve the half record. This we can achieve this scenario. So here we have 100 records. So if you do 100 by 2, what will happen? It will get 50. So how we will came to know this 100 records? If we get the total count from aggregator, then only we will get this total count, right? So how we can do total count by 2? So here total count, suppose for this scenario total count is 100. We are getting this total count from aggregator transformation. Okay, we are dividing it by 2. So we'll get 50. So that we can send these 50 records to one target and 50, another 50 records to another target. Okay, we can achieve this. Okay, now so we have created this. Now we need to what we have to do. We have to uh, join these two. Take this joiner transformation. Okay, and pass here. I'm just taking only total count and dummy. Okay, so here just selecting sorted input. Okay, and I'm selecting all the columns from expression. So here I'm selecting normal join. Okay, but here you have to check these two as master because we have to always take the less columns, whichever the less columns are coming from the source, that we have to select as a master, and the rest all will be detailed. So this will improve the performance. Okay, and we have to give the condition here, dummy equal to minimum. Okay. So we have joined the uh, table. We have joined the self join. Now we have to take a rotor to pass the first 50 records to one target and second 50 records to another target. Okay, so let's take a router. So what we need to pass, we have to take all these columns. Okay, and then the total counter. So here we have to create groups. How many groups we require? Two groups. Okay, first half and then second half records. So here how we can divide this. So total count o sequence equal to total sorry, we have to, so sequence, we have a sequences and a total. Okay, sequence less than or equal to total count by 2. So this we will get a half record. So this will go to first and the second row sequence greater than total count by 2. So I'll explain you this logic so that you can understand. So we have created two groups. So I'll just explain you this. What we have taken O underscore sequence less than or equal to total count by 2. Okay. This is first half. Okay. And for the second half, O underscore sequence greater than total count by 2. So how this will calculate? Here, total count, how we are getting? Suppose we know that let's take we have like 70. Okay, total count is 70. We have 70 total records. So 70 by 2. 70 by 2, what we will get? Uh, 2 3 just 6, 2 5 is 10. So we'll get 35. Okay, so here 35. So this value we will get the output as 35, and the sequence here 1. Okay, 35 will get 1 less than or equal to 35. Is it true or false? It is true, right? So 1 is less than or equal to 35. So it will go to the first target. And the same way, uh, Informatica will process record by record, right? So for the second record, the sequence is 2. So 2 is less than or equal to 35. So it will move the data to the first target. Next, third sequence. So this is also less than or equal to 35. It is true. It will pass to the first target. So in the same way, till 35, so 35 less than or equal to 35, which is true, correct? So this will pass the records to the first target. Okay. Whenever we'll get 36, 36 less than or equal to 35, it is false. False, right? So that it will move the records to the second tab. Same way here it will calculate same 70 by 2. You will get 35. Okay. And then here we'll get 35. 35 uh, here it is greater than 35. Okay. Which is false. So 36 is already processed here. Next 37 will get. So 36 here till 35 it will process, from here 36. Okay. So 36 greater than 35, which is true. So it will pass to the second target. So from here, whatever the records will get, total till 70, right? Till 70, it will move the records to the second tab. So this is TGT1, this is TGT2. Okay, in this way, the Informatica will calculate and will push the record to the individual target. So that's the logic we have given here. Now let's map the first half records to target 1. Okay, and the second half records to target. So that's it. So now we have saved it. The mapping is valid. Let's arrange all these things. So we have taken source and we have calculated the total rows, and we have assigned a sequence by using expression transformation, and we have created a dummy for an aggregator and expression. So we have done a self join. Okay, and we have taken router. We have created two groups, first half and second half. We have given this logic. That's it. It's very simple. Let's generate a workflow. Next. Source is Oracle source. Target is target. Oracle target. Next, next, finish. So we have created workflow. Let's run this. First of one, second of. This is the one that we have created. Now let's just check the connection details again. Okay, source is correct, and here the targeting it is a normal mode. Okay, and set target. If you want, you can truncate the table before loading. This is also normal, and just truncate before loading. Okay, apply. Okay, save it. So you can see here the session has been valid. So we have no records right in the target. So here we have the records. Total 2560. So 2560 if you divide this, how many records we get? 2560 by 2. So in each target we should have 1280 records. In target 1 1280 and in target 2 1280 records we should get. Okay. Let's run the workflow. Start workflow. So it is running. It got succeeded. Okay. You check the statistics here. See, total we have 2560 and employee 1 it has loaded 320 out of 960 records has been rejected. And employee 011280 it has loaded. Why it has rejected? Because we have a primary key. So primary key will not allow the duplicate records. Okay. Here, so employee 1, this is employee ID is the primary key. So it had removed the duplicates and it got loaded 320 records. If you see in employee 01, we don't have any primary keys. So that's why it had loaded all the duplicate records as well. So 1280, as we calculated here, 1280 should be in one target and 1280 should be in another target. So here 960 plus 320, how much we'll get? 960 plus 320. So 1280. So which means we have achieved this scenario. Okay, this is how we can load. Let's check in the target table. So the records has been loaded. This is 320 since the duplicates has been removed, and this is employee 1 and 2. So in this way, you can load the uh, first half records to one target and another half to another record. So I hope you guys understood this. If you have any doubts or if you need any more contents or something like if you have any questions, you can just let me know in the comment section so that I can work on it. And if you want, I can show you the mapping as well, how we can design in the Informatica. Or if you have attended any Informatica interviews, so if you have any doubts on the interview questions, then you can ping me in the comment section so that I can explain you clearly. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you have understood this. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more such contents. Okay. Thank you, guys.